Hi, this is Mewsol, and this is a tutorial on how to make a Let's Play or a walkthrough. It's really easy, just follow these steps and you'll be making a Let's Play in no time. Alright, first you need to make sure you have Windows 7. If you have a Mac, make sure it has a good operating system. Also, make sure your computer has at least 200 gigabytes of space on your hard drive. You'll need to download a lot of stuff. Well, not a lot of stuff, but enough stuff to, take up a lot of space. Okay, here's some preparations you need to do. Buy a computer microphone if your computer doesn't have one already. Most Windows 7 computers and Mac laptops have microphones built in. Warning, not all external microphones work with Windows 7. I found that out the hard way. And thank God I didn't upload the original version of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga Part 17. The quality was terrible, and it wasn't because we were speaking too close to the microphone. It was because the microphone sucked. Alright, think of the game you're going to play. Make sure you're actually decent at it before you play it. If it's going to be a blind run of the game for fun, then try to pick something you know you won't be screwing up at. Finally, practice your LP voice like mine. Most LP voices are somewhat energetic, not too energetic, and are ready to sing, oh crap, when necessary. If you're doing a walkthrough, then just shut up. People are not supposed to hear your voice. Walkthroughs are usually not filled with a person's chatter unless you count Maryland. Alright, downloads, the tricky part. First, if you have Windows 7, download DirectX 11, search on Google DirectX End User Runtime. When finished downloading, select Run to run the installation program. I don't know about Mac, I think the system is powerful enough to play your games. I really don't use Mac to play my games and record everything. I have a Toshiba laptop, so yeah. So I don't know much about Mac, you'll have to research that on your own. Next, download Cam Studio. Search on Google again, which records what you do on screen or a specific area of the screen. Choose the 64-bit. This only works for Windows. Works best with XP, although it works great with Windows 7. For Mac, you're going to have to find a different program that does this. Finally, for Windows, if you don't have it, download Windows Movie Maker 2.6. Mac comes with iMovie, so if you've worked with it before, I don't need to give instructions. Otherwise, I don't know how to use iMovie. I use Windows 7, not Mac. Downloading your games. You can play video games on your computer, which is how I record my videos. It's through a process called emulation. To do this process, first pick a console, then go to emulatorzone.com to download the emulator for that console. You can get the most recent versions on the official sites for these emulators. Next, pick a game, go to emuparadise.org or search game name, whatever your game is, ROM download on Google. ROMs are like the game cartridges or discs. All this downloading you've been doing is free, mind you. Which means it's illegal, but who cares? Okay, complete list of emulators. NES, NES-topia, SNES, ZSNES, N64, Project 64, GameCube, Dolphin. It doesn't really work that well, so I wouldn't rely on it. GBA, Visual Boy Advance, the best Game Boy Advance emulator in existence. Probably better than all those other Game Boy Advance emulators. And I even think it's better than like NES-topia or ZSNES. I think it works very well, and you can even record your gameplay, so that's why I like it. And Nintendo DS, DSMUME. This is the one I use for recording Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. It is a very good emulator if you have Windows 7 and DirectX 11. Although, as you know, it slows down during saving, so I can't help that, but still. And there's no Wii emulators in existence. I think Dolphin is supposed to play Wii games, but it's probably not going to even work. Don't try it, because there's no Wii emulators. Any other Sony or Microsoft console emulators can be downloaded at emulatorzone.com. And here's some notes. Not all consoles can be emulated properly. Some ROMs are corrupted. Download a new one if it freezes. Make sure you download the most recent version of the emulator. Previous versions may have bugs in them. My brother, he found that out. Like, he used DSMUME. He downloaded 6.5 and his game kept screwing up. And I told him, well, you don't have the most recent version, and then it fixed itself. So, yeah. Any DS emulator will only work with Windows 7 or a recent Mac operating system. DS emulators they're not exactly the most powerful, but they don't work with Windows XP or Vista. Especially not Vista, because Vista is a terrible operating system in my opinion. Yeah, so I tried doing it with Windows XP and it slowed down like hell. So, don't try it. And there are no Wii emulators, as you know. If you want to record Wii gameplay in high quality, then go to Slim Kirby's YouTube channel and watch his first Ask Slim Kirby video accessed through the playlist to learn how. Now, it's through this thing called a capture card. I've never used one before, but I really want one. It sort of works. You plug it into your TV and the other end of the computer. I don't really know how it works. I'm going to have to research that when I get it. So, yeah. Enough about that. And not all emulators run perfectly. The emulation might slow down at certain parts, like as you know, it slows down when I save in Explores the Sky, but there's nothing that you can do to fix that. There's nothing. Even if you frame skip, even if you do that, it still slows down, so there's really nothing you can do. And that's it. Yes, I did this on PowerPoint. What do you think? Alright, see you guys next time. And by the way, yeah, Fawfuler, here's your video. I even did an entire video showing you how to do this. No, you weren't bugging me at all. I just wanted to do something and take care of this without having to write a very long inbox message. So I guess that works, right? Bye.